Welcome to our Bando Longyi system. Bando Longyi is one of the three major yoga systems in Bando. Longyi uses a rope or a sash to help achieve, maintain, and enhance our Longyi poses. The rope represents the soft connective tissues of our body, the tendons and the ligaments that connect our muscles and bones. The Longyi rope is typically a length that is 2 to 3 times your body height. Sometimes shorter or longer ropes may be useful. The loop for the Longyi rope should be large enough to easily slide your hand through it. We'll typically take a few wraps on the wrist, go to the other end of the rope. It's often useful to take a few twists back towards you of the rope to prevent hockling or tangling as you work with the rope. Slide the other hand through a loop. You capture the rope in each hand between the thumb and the index finger and wrap the wrist. So what you'll look to have is a little bit wider than shoulder distance, and this is the basic Longyi bow, the salutation. We'll start with the rope taut, arms basically parallel to the floor. It's a 6 count salutation. 1, open the chest, chest out. 2, look up, push against the rope, keep it taut, tight. 3, 4, 5, 6, and return. In our Longyi practice, the rope is constantly coiling and uncoiling, and it helps to, as I said, achieve and maintain certain poses that are useful to what we do. As we proceed here, I'll show you the 6 basic poses we'll do. Sets, 6 basic sets. Find a convenient way to get down to the ground. What we'll do here is you can capture the feet. So all I did was simply, sometimes the salutation is done sitting. We can be here. So if we're starting here, we can start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In return. From here, we'll be doing the lying poses, but this particular capture uses the feet as an anchor. We'll be using different parts of the body for anchors to help support the rope as we move. So we've captured the rope, captured the feet. The anchor will help keep our rope taut. I'll lie down. You can either let the rope help you assist you down. If that's difficult, let enough rope out to use your hands. Come down, capture the feet. We'll start about hands at about the hip joint level. And we can use the rope to assist to come up, and we'll want to let out enough rope to be able to extend the hands overhead straight out, keep the legs straight, Let the rope help slowly support and lightly stretch the lower back muscles. This is your basic number one position. This is set one. So all we'll do, you can also start by letting enough rope out to be at prayer pose at your solar plexus. This is about the length, this proper length for most people. So from here, we can go 1. Position number 2. We will capture, for the right side, we'll capture the rope in our right hand as we free the left foot. Capture the rope in the right hand. I will use the left hand to pull the heel of the left foot up towards the buttocks. So get the heel in close to the body. Let enough rope out to extend the right foot straight. You can keep letting rope out until you can maintain the capture and still extend the left hand straight overhead. So from this position, you can pull and push the rope against the foot, against the hand, and slowly work small muscles in the body, the hips, the foot. From here, you will use this position to rotate the hip, left hip up, right knee down. Stretch the whole tissue band from the knee through the thigh, up through the ribs. If your rope is too short to get a full extension, and your rope only lets you go this far to get an extension, no problem. You can let that hand extend and just let the leg sink where it may. Right leg, and then ease that left knee down, left hip over, stretch that left side. Work to keep the left foot, the sole of the left foot on the floor, but you can let it rotate with it. So that was position 1, both feet up. This was position 2. Position 3. We will take the right foot, go out to our right side. Take a few more wraps if you need to. You want to be able to slide the rope. The rope is constantly coiling, uncoiling, to keep it taut, to keep it tight. So I want to have symmetry of the arms towards the foot. As your flexibility allows, you can pull with the right hand. Take a wrap if you need to. Extend it. I can take one. Sometimes you can take a wrist wrap or just a hand wrap. It's a little bit, not quite as much of a wrap. In this particular situation, I've let the rope rest on the front of the body, running shoulder to shoulder. You can look right, look left. The Bando Yoga is not a static system. We're always tweaking, moving a little bit. We constantly want to address the small muscles that are part of a pose and asana. We can be in this position. So this is number 3. So far we've gone 1, 2, which was here, and 3. Number 4, switch the leg, cross it over, swap the capture. Left hand captures. Extend the left foot out. Take the right foot over. And extend both arms. Look left and look right. Always breathing. Never hold your breath. You can extend the foot. Flex the foot. This is position 4. Position 5. Set 5. We slowly pull the left hand towards the body, recover the right foot, recover it towards the torso, and slowly let the right foot settle just outside the left hip. We can pull the rope up, get a little bit of stretch, drop the knee a little. The foot can be outside the hip, on the thigh. Slowly let the right knee settle down. Or it can be inside the thigh. Tree pose. Set 6. Set 6. Extend the right foot. Capture again with the right hand. Let out 1 or 2 wraps. Place the left hand at an angle out to your left for support. You're going to rotate, roll the body to the left side. Support with the left hand. Keep pulling the right hand in the rope back behind you. Keep it taut. Slide it. Join both hands. Use the small muscles to balance on the left side. And effect a chalice pose. You can extend the hands. You can extend the leg. Or balance them both. You can wrap, change that distance. Get a good stretch on the right hip, abdomen. Slowly recover. That was position 6. You can return to your position 1. For the left side, we'll do the left now. We have position 1. For position 2. For position 2, we'll capture with the left hand. Use the right hand to tuck that right heel in close to the butt. Lower that right foot. You can release 1 or 2 wraps, whatever it takes to get a full extension overhead of the arm. So you can fully extend the arm and the leg. Get a full reaching stretch. Flex the foot. Extend. Rotate the arm. Move the shoulders. Tighten different muscles of the body. Wake up. Call attention to the different members of your family. From here, that's set 2. We'll go to set 3. As you recover, as you move the foot to the left, wrap. 1, 2, 3, depends on your rope. Enough so that you've got a full extension to the right, full extension to the left. If it's not quite as high as you want, take another wrap so that you get a full balanced symmetry. extend the foot, flex, lift. Sometimes we simply extend the arm up and lift. Let that right foot extend, move. Hold the foot flat on the floor, let it rock. Get a good stretch through this whole quadriceps, thigh, hip area. Sometimes a rope can be run behind you, as we do when we do standing Longyi. Typically, poses that are done standing can be done lying also. So we had 1, 2, 3. We'll go to set 4. Change the capture to the right hand. Look left, look right. Flex, extend. Set 5. Slowly recover the right foot towards the body. Let the left hand cradle over the head. Your anchor becomes the hands holding the foot. Let the left foot settle just outside the right hip. You can pull up. You can have the foot on the thigh, or you can have the left foot just inside. And you can work, extend the arm, extend the leg, tree pose. Set 6. Set 6. Use the right hand for a brace, for balance. Rotate to the right side. Left foot behind. Capture the rope, both hands. Chalice. Extend the hands, extend the foot. And recover to your position 1. From here, you can simply take a wrap, lower the feet, extend the hands up, bring the hands down, feet in close to the buttocks, wrap, and you can stretch the hips here, push down with the hands. Try to keep the back flat. A useful progression for stretching the back. 1. And strengthening the stomach. 2. 3, 4. Take a wrap. 1, 2, 3. Take a wrap. 1, 2, 3. You can just work through that sequence. So the hands can assist as needed, the arms. So we're lower here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And eventually, you can slowly stretch that back out. From here, you can work towards a plow pose. You can use the rope as an assist to work your way slowly into the plow. As you need to, you can take wraps. One interesting sequence is for the fingers. We don't always work just the large muscles of the body, but often you may want to find a finger massage. So from here, use the little finger, capture, ring finger, capture, wrap, middle finger, capture, wrap, index finger, capture, wrap, keeping it snug each time, thumb, capture, wrap. So what you've got, you can squeeze. Simply tightening the hands will massage the fingers because the rope is taut. And then pressure on the index finger, release. Pressure on the middle finger and release. Pressure on the fourth finger and release that finger. Pressure on the little finger and release. A way to rest the back is to, you want about probably a length. So as a comfortable prayer pose about chin, mouth level. Left hand grabs the right rope. Right hand grabs the left rope. Make an opening. Insert the knees. Capture. Now, rather than have to hold this tension, and you want to do that, but you don't want to have to use your muscles to do it. You want to be able to relax without stressing or straining. From here, you can capture, drop the elbows inside the ropes. I could use one more wrap or two. So, you can use the length of just below the chin. That may work for you. Left hand grabs across, right hand grabs across, insert the knees, tighten, elbow in, anchor the ropes under the shoulders, and you can simply drop the hands and shoulders. Now there's no muscular effort involved at all in staying in this fetal position pose, a bound pose. An option is sometimes you can simply capture, if it's too long when you start out, cross, insert, come here, come inside. Sometimes you can simply just reach in, hook the thumbs, and then relax. Pay attention that the rope's not constricting a blood vessel somewhere. There should not be any total wraps around the limb to cause any blood flow to stop. But when you do this, you should be able to totally relax feet, legs, back, stomach. Think consciously about each part. The sides, the shoulders, fingers, hands, neck. Slow and easy breathing, you'll find that to be a very restful pose. It's also useful capture left, capture right. Wide stretch. Thank you for sharing that with me. I hope you enjoy working the Longyi. Try some every day, slow and easy. There's no rush. Only compete with yourself.